So for that, our intro to exponent activity, go ahead and fill in that top box. On the left side, you're looking at multiplying. You can use your calculator all you want on this, even just to double check yourself. I know that left column is all multiplication. If you're super strong on your multiplication facts, go ahead and rock it without the calculator if you want. Use the calculator if you need to. This isn't me trying to quiz you on your multiplication facts. We want to see the difference between multiplying and when we have something written in exponential form. So 4 times 3 is 12. And then if you have on that right-hand side, that's an exponent. That's 4 to the third power. We used our calculators, and that was 64. So go ahead and fill in the rest of that table. All right, before, and I know some of you moved down already and filled in those bottom 3 questions. But let's check out those top columns, though, before we move on, because I want to make sure that the table is filled in correctly so we can answer the questions correctly. If we made a mistake somehow in our calculator, if we don't have a right value, we might not be seeing what we need to. So that first column, I'm going to look at that left column. The first one, 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 2 would be 10. 7 times 2, 14. 2 times 4 is 8. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 5 is also 15. So double check your first column. Before you move on and answer those questions, I want to make sure that we've done our computation piece right in that table. All right, so 4 times 3 was 12. Then we saw 4 to the third power. Well, that's 64. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 to the second power, what did you guys find out? 25. 7 times 2 was 14. But now when I use the exponent, 7 to the second power, I get 49. 2 times 4 is 8. But now when that 4 becomes an exponent, 2 to the fourth is 16. 5 times 3 is 15. But 5 to the third power is 125. 3 times 5 is 15. But what's 3 to the fifth power? 243. So what I would like you to do, take a look at question 1. What do the problems in the left column have in common with the right column? Don't say it out loud. Write an idea down on your paper. So what do we think, guys? What do the problems on the left have in common with the problems on the right? What do you notice?
Same numbers.
Yeah, we have the same numbers, right? Same numbers. We have 4 times 3, and we have 4 to the third, so it's the same numbers. Now take a look at question 2. What is different? Take a minute and think about it. I know some of you went ahead of me. Some of you just answered question 1 like I asked. Some of you already have all 3 answered. So take a minute. If you already answered question 2, take another look at your answer. If you haven't answered yet, just jot down. And again, guys, look at my answer for number 1. It was 2 words and I nailed it. So I'm not asking you to write me a paragraph. Just write what you see. What's different about those things?
Okay.
What do we think, guys? As I walk around, I'm seeing a lot of great answers. What do you notice is different? And if you didn't jot it down in words on your paper, that's okay. You can still share it with me verbally. What do you think? What's different? They have the same numbers. I have 4 and 3 and 4 and 3. Chase, what's different, sir?
Different answers.
Okay, different results or different answers. What else is different, Sam?
They have some big numbers going on.
Okay, so the answers, yep, we see those different answers and they're bigger numbers going up. What's the big key though? What's causing those different answers?
You're doing 4, for the first one, you're doing 4 times 4 times 4.
Okay, so we have different answers. And the left column is multiplying.
Should I put those in there?
And right column is using exponents. Yeah, that's the big thing. So the big thing we want to get out of this, if I'm multiplying on the left and I'm using exponents on the right, even though the numbers are the same, do I get the same answer? No, I don't get the same answer. So take a peek at question 3 for me. Are the answers the same?
No.
No. So multiplying gives a different answer than using exponents. So this little activity, guys, before we get into the next few sections of this first unit, we're going to be working a lot with exponents. So I wanted to make sure day 1 with exponents that we are seeing there's a difference between multiplying 4 times 3 and having 4 to the 3rd power. There's a difference between those two things. I'm sure you've all worked with exponents before, but it's probably been a while. So just that refresher that multiplying and exponents are 2 totally different things. They're 2 totally different things for us.